Alright, trying the Jeskai version of the Goggles deck here. Mono red. Yep. Guess we'll just eat on the tap land. Can wait a turn before going with Magmatic Insight. Another Swiftspear. So finding an Anger of the gods would be nice. Alright, so now we can Magmatic Insight pitching a mountain. See what we find. Ooh, Tormenting Voice. Alright, we'll just play an island and pass. Wasn't exactly what we were hoping for. Take some more damage from the Swiftspears. Now our opponent's not doing much, so that's good. Now we can... Do we even want to torment? We can Jeskai Charm a Swiftspear, make our opponent draw it again. Or we can Tormenting Voice plus tap land. Let's Tormenting Voice. Rather find an Anger anyway. Oh boy. Our one of Howl of the Horde. Which someday is going to do something really cool. Like copy Howl of the Horde with... Like copy Howl of the Horde with Goggles and like triple Treasure Cruise. Something like that. Well, we're taking 4, 5, 6 here. Still rooting for that Anger. Yep, Berserker goes back to our opponent's hand. Tormenting Voice. Ay! Ay, ay, ay. What do we do? Problem with Tormenting Voice is then we can't deal with any of the creatures and we'll take a ton of damage. Unless we hit a Wild Slash, exactly. Yeah, I guess we just play a land and pass. And hope our opponent does the same thing as last turn, where they're pumping up their Berserker. Then we put it on top of their library. That would be the best outcome. I think we still got to put it on top of our opponent's library. So the next turn we can Tormenting Voice plus leave up Jeskai Charm, which makes it a little better. Eventually we'll be able to dig and hopefully find some removal. Mastery of the Way is not at its best when it's killing Swiftspears. Alright, our opponent casts Lightning Strike to get a couple more prowess triggers, so we're getting pretty low on life. All the way down to 4. That's the problem with just not drawing any removal. Alright, Tormenting Voice, pitching Mastery of the Way, Master of the Way, and nothing, and Scoop. Oh man. Alright. Anger, Wild Slash. Maybe Deflecting Palm? What do we not want? Slow things. So I think we need the Pearl Lake Ancient to win the game. Guess we gotta get rid of the Howl in this one. And the Mind Swipe. Alright. We'll try it like that. We get to play first. And we get a horrible hand. We've had so many of these hands, it's really insane. I think out of the 4 games we've played with this deck, 3 have been 1-land mulligans. And at least 2 of those have mulliganed into hands like this, that are basically complete blanks. So it's a little frustrating to just be on the wrong side of variance several games in a row. So yeah, we're going to need to run well to have a realistic shot in this game. By run well, I mostly mean find an anchor fairly quickly. Good thinking. Well, not looking too encouraging. Yeah, in case you missed it, our opponent legend ruled their own Zergo, which makes me feel even worse about losing to this deck, but we're just not running too hot. Well, Tormenting Voice is something at least. Tormenting Voice pitching Pearl Lake, I guess, which is just so slow. And then, now what? Magmatic Insight pitching Battlefield Forge. And Shivan Reef Pass. Still didn't find much. At least we filled our graveyard a bit for Cruise, but still didn't find a single bit of removal. And our opponent draws Lightning Berserker, so I can get in for a bunch more damage. We have Angers and Wild Slashes. We just never draw them. Kind of frustrating. Alright, Tormenting Voice, pitching Goggles. Oh, I don't know if it's possible to get any less lucky. Well, let's dig through time. Seven lands. In before 7 lands. Really? Still no removal. We've dug so deep in our deck. Alright, we'll take Magmatic Insight. Pitch the Mountain. Oh, this is just the worst. We went through, including a dig that put 5 on the bottom. We've seen 35 cards from our deck. Or no, we have seen 25 cards from our deck. And have not seen a single removal spell. Not even not many removal spells, but not a single one. 0. Really insane. Of course, so we scoop.